On the Health Watch tonight, just about any parent can tell you it really isn't easy getting a toddler to focus and pay attention. I'm not sure they do that.
That's really a toddler's job, right? But an alarming number of children are now being prescribed medication to deal with it. Dr. Mallika Marshall is here now, and Mallika, experts are really concerned about this.
I know, it sounds crazy, doesn't it? Well, the Centers for Disease Control reports an alarming number of toddlers are given medication for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. Experts say not only is this appalling, but it's irresponsible.
It seems to be sloppy medicine.
Dr. Nancy Rappaport, a child psychiatrist at Cambridge Health Alliance and Harvard Medical School, reacts to recent data from the CDC showing that more than 10,000 American 2- and 3-year-olds are now being medicated for ADHD.
Developmentally, you're supposed to be scattered and disorganized as a toddler.
Dr. Rappaport has been diagnosing and treating children with ADHD for more than 20 years and says she doesn't treat children under 6 with medication, and certainly not under 4, especially since stimulant medications like Adderall and Ritalin haven't even been studied in children that young.
Under 6 years old, you give a child a medication, they are exquisitely sensitive to medications, so they may more likely have irritability, trouble sleeping.
The report also showed that lower-income toddlers are more likely to receive stimulants than their wealthier peers. But experts say instead of jumping to a diagnosis of ADHD in these children, take a look at their home life first.
Sometimes poor families may have trauma, neglect, or parent substance abuse. They're signaling the difficulty they're in.
Dr. Rappaport says that even though ADHD is often overdiagnosed, it does exist, and about 6% of the population truly has it. And medication for many children can make a huge difference in their lives. But why do you think it is that so many 2- and 3-year-olds are being medicated for ADHD?
I can't defend it. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Now, if you're concerned that your child may have ADHD, Dr. Rappaport suggests talking with your pediatrician as well as someone else who has observed your child's behavior, like a daycare worker or a teacher, to see if they agree that the behavior is out of the norm. She says every child should undergo a careful evaluation and behavioral therapy before ever being started on medication. And she said, without a doubt, if your child is 3 or under, do not allow them to take ADHD medication.
It clearly helps a lot of older children.
Sure.
But the thought of the long-term damage you could do by giving this to a 2-year-old.
Again, it hasn't been studied in kids this young, and I'm a true believer in medication, proper time, proper place, but not for kids in their terrible 2 and
it's
terrible
not just the
3
parents
stages.
making that decision, the doctor's giving the medication.
That's the point. Irresponsible medicine.
Doctor, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's talk about